Hi, everybody. This is Gary Dean with Sentiment Timing, and this is our technical video report for Sunday, July 20th, 2025. Hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend, and let's get started. So we saw a little bit of a gap up on Friday, and what it did, it triggered the gap up to new all-time highs, fade trade. So I pointed that out in the trading room, and sure enough, it's staying at 100% accurate because we came up and we closed the gap. We did this here too. We closed the gap. So basically, that worked out good. It was really everything was driven by the big options expiration on Friday, and what really the thought process was that the S&P was going to close right near the 6,300, and we got a little bit above it. We got up to 6,318. That was the gap up, and then came down, and just really that's when volatility got stopped because they were just going to keep it right here, and that was it. So we did pretty well with IWM. It was in the trading room, and it was the same thing. We gapped up. We took the what did we have? The 225 calls, 224 puts. They cost about $1. We were able to unload them for $2. So it really not a whole lot of stress in it either. So and again, really the main reason was because there was a ton of options between 223 and 222 that were expiring, and if it was going to head up, it was going to have to do a lot of they're going to have to find a lot of buyers in there to keep it up and and cause some kind of short gamma squeeze. So this was an easy trade. Again, right now, it's tough to say what's going to play out tomorrow. We have bearish divergences. We've had them for quite some time. They've just been ignored. If we're going to be heading higher, really, I'd just keep an eye on the round numbers. So 63.20 would be resistance, or right here we got to 63.17. But as far as there's really no patterns to even look at this either, because we don't have really any kind of ABC move. I pointed out that we could be trading within this channel right here. So if we break out of it, then obviously that's not the channel, and we're heading higher. But if we come down, then we really got to keep an eye on the 62.64, which would be the first support line. And then if the bulls can if the bears can push it through that, then we're looking at a full move down to the bottom of the range. That would be at the 62.02. But we're going to break out of this range one way or another. I think it would make sense on the downside, but Mr. Market doesn't really seem to be paying too much attention to what I think, and that's why really I've just been switching over to the IWM and trading those with really good success on it. So I'm going to continue doing that and buying the quantum stocks on dips. So again, if we head down, we want to keep an eye right around that 62.70. If we head up, you can see these little trend lines right here. This one's right around that 63.56, and then the other one's pretty close to the 6400. So these would be some upside targets if we get that. But again, we have these bearish divergences that have not been played out yet, and eventually we're going to get a move that's going to last more than a day, and it's going to probably bring the S&P somewhere down into these support levels where traders are going to be able to digest really the move that we made from April. On the daily chart, and it's we still have these sell signals in place, but again, they can remain sell signals for quite some time. That's why I haven't really been recommending any type of short trade. But in the wave structure, I'm not, this. It's tough to say exactly which way this is, so I'm not even paying attention to it. So I'm just really pointing out the sell signals there. So again, short-term support, the bears are going to have to get it through to 62.86. We have that support at the 62.67. Below that, we start looking for this range to get filled. So we're a little bit oversold right here. So if we pop up, again, keep an eye on these upside resistance lines up there. So let's see what plays out tomorrow. We actually had a pretty good day on it. Not a huge day, but we made 1435 for the fund. So things are just going as planned. And let's see what plays out tomorrow. And have a great night. And I'll talk to you guys in the morning.